Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today I have a Kelva plan release that I have been so excited to share with you. I've been sitting on these for quite a while, and I delayed filming it as long as I possibly could because I was going to be so tempted to use these products and share them, and I was like, I can't do it until we're closer to the release. So we have 3 sticker books and 3 paper packs that are going to release on Friday, January 12th at 10 a.m. Central. I'll have a link to these in the description for when you are shopping. So we are going to take a look and do some planning today. First up, we have Daily Sheets and Daily Florals Volume 2. These are the same daily sheets that Kelva Plan released last year, except the paper is the Kelva Plan planner paper. So last time these were like a really sturdy, almost like a cardboard or a divider. Now it's still the really high GSM that you can get in the Kelva Plan planners, but it's not the same paper that it was before, if that makes sense. So we have today's date, the days of the week, the month, and the date. And then you have a must do, should do, want to do list, today, notes, and blank space. And these are double-sided. There's 50 sheets that are double-sided and pre-punched. This is sized for a 9-disc planner, a classic size planner. So last time the daily sheets were released, there was a Daily Florals sticker book, and now we have Daily Florals Volume 2. So I'm going to put these kind of side by side so that as I'm flipping through it, I can also show you how these boxes are going to fit. So we have Daily Florals Volume 2, and then we have first up bullets. These are going to cover up the bullets in the must do, should do, want to do section. We have a set of bullets and also a strip of times that you'll be able to use down in this today section. If you wanted to cover up any of these, you can use these smaller boxes for the top, this wide box down here. You have a daily habit tracker, which you can put over here or down here if you wanted to. These boxes will cover up these sections. This box will cover up notes. And then you have headers if you want to change up the headers or add them anywhere else. So this is a fun, nice and bright one. And then we have the coordinating florals. These are on paper. Then the next set are going to be the same stickers in terms of the same shape and functionality, but of course a different design. So these will coordinate with the next set of florals. These are pretty. What I like about these being on paper, even if you prefer clear, I personally prefer paper stickers, but what's nice about them is that if you wanted to cover up any, like if you wanted to put some over here, you don't have to deal with covering up the lines. These are just really nice and make it easy to just place in your planner and not have to worry about it. Then we have these jewel tones. These are pretty. I love these florals. Next up, pinks, reds, purple. These are fun. These will be fun for Valentine's Day. We're at some bright colors. I feel like I can skip these pages and go straight to the florals because those pages are all going to be the same, but you might want to see what color boxes are included. Next up, I like these. I love the blue and that like golden orange together. You know what? I have a stack of planners on my desk that's like preventing me from being able to put this down flat. Okay, that's better. Should move things over before I film a video. I like these. They're really bright as I open a pastel page, but they're really cool florals. A lot of color here. And it just makes getting through your daily to-do list a little bit more fun when you can decorate a page. These are pretty. These are great for fall, but even just year-round. Love the blue and yellow. One of my absolute favorite color combinations. I also love teal, pink, and yellow. Heather killed it with these. Okay, now we have some quotes. So these quotes are going to fit really nicely over here and in this note section. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. It is okay to only plan one day at a time. Wake up with determination, go to bed with satisfaction. Wake up every day stronger than yesterday. You build a successful life one day at a time. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Little things make big days. It doesn't matter what others are doing, it matters what you are doing. A great attitude becomes a great day, which becomes a great year. Don't ruin a good day today by thinking about a bad day yesterday. Let it go. Don't count the days, make the days count. Success is something that has to be earned every day. Not every day is going to be a good day, but you can find the good in every day. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. Some days are just bad days. You have to experience sadness to know happiness. We don't have a great day, we make it a great day. The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you figure out why. The best things are learned during the worst days of your life. Get up and see what new learning you had on a bad day. And then you have these header boxes that'll cover this section. Today, priority to do, important, top 3, don't forget. Tomorrow, top tasks, errands, chores, upcoming laundry, pay bills, deadline, schedule, meal plan, appointment, meetings. Tonight, grocery list, shopping list, exercise, me time, and self-care. And you get 2 pages of those. So really functional and beautiful sticker book to go along with the daily floral sheet. Up next, we have Weekly Florals Sheet Edition. It says Sheet Edition because there are already Kelva Plan Weekly Florals that we've seen in the past, but this is the Sheet Edition. I'm really excited for this because I feel like so often we're looking at our planners the week as a whole, and sometimes if you decorate like I do, it can be hard to see everything at a glance because I don't always write plans in until like that day. So having a sheet like this for this week is really helpful. So we have the months, the date, so you'll be able to like highlight or underline to go across here. Then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Must do, should do, want to do, notes, and meal plan. And this is one-sided. You know what? It says double-sided. I think there may have been an error there. Okay, it definitely helps to be able to text Heather mid-video and ask, so it's actually intentional. The back here is like a dot, get closer, so that you can do a brain dump or any pre-planning before the week starts. Because this pack has 52 sheets, whereas the other ones have 50, so this has enough for the whole year. And it is double-sided in the sense that it's printed on the back, but it doesn't have the next week or this week, but what you would use for the next week. Because for me, if I'm sticking this at like the middle of my planner spread, right, it's going to make sense to only have the current week versus this, because then I'd have to move it and look at the back. So it makes sense once I understood the intention behind it. Okay, let's take a look at the stickers that coordinate. So we'll keep this open again so we can kind of identify things matching here. So we have Weekly Florals Sheet Edition, and it's going to be a similar setup where I believe you will have, a set of functional and a set of floral to coordinate. So these bullets will go here. These strips down here, you'll be able to use over in this section. And then you have these skinny strips that you can use at the days of the week. These boxes will cover up these. You have the header boxes, which I don't think they're headers. You'll have them vertically to go into one of these sections. We are going to do planning with this, but I'm just kind of explaining first. All right, and then you have these header boxes. For here, you have other headers, and then this box can cover up the notes section. And then some really pretty florals. Next up are these. I'm gonna see if I'm looking at these right. The same, no, I don't think they're the same florals that we just saw. There's just gonna be some similar colors. So what's nice about these is they're a little bit smaller so that they're not covering up as much space. With a daily, I don't always need the entire sheet. A weekly though, I'm going to be able to want to play around and have enough space to write on. Then we have this set. You could put this like down at the bottom or over on the side a little bit here. You could put it across this spot. We have the purples and the yellows. We have a next set of pastel, the blue and pink. We have some red, white, and blue and pink. It's less 4th of July when you see the florals. I love purples and blues. Really pretty. Then we have some pinks and greens. I like these colors, like very springish, like the orange roses. We have some blues and purple, not purple, blue and like burgundy with some mauve in there. Really pretty roses. I like the florals that were chosen for this. And then we have quotes. So what I liked about the daily sticker book is that the quotes were about a day. These are about a week. So it's a new week with new beginnings. A great attitude becomes a great day, which becomes a great week. Here's trying to make it through another week of faking adulthood. It's a new day, a new week full of new opportunities. May your week be filled with good thoughts, kind people, and happy moments. You can handle anything this week throws at you. Have a great week. This is my week, a new day, a new week, a new sunrise, a new blessing. Focus on the positive daily. Make the most of your week and enjoy each day. Focus on your goals this week. This is my week. It's a good week to have a good week. Busy is a choice. Stress is a choice. Joy is a choice. When the week begins, think of how you will end it. Start your week with joy. Wishing you a great start Monday, a no obstacle Tuesday, a no stress Wednesday, a no troubles Thursday, a many smiles Friday, a relaxing Saturday, a beautiful Sunday. I love that one. Someday is not a day of the week. Your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you are willing to do. Your attitude determines how well you will do it. Someday is a disease that will take your dreams to the grave with you. Don't forget to be awesome this week. Some days you put on pants and write 1,000 words. Some days you stay in your pajamas. It's called balance, of course. It's a new week, time to chase your dreams. New week, new start, new week, new goals. There are 7 days a week, and some day is not one of them. Monday is the day that opens up the week for many opportunities. I will have a great week no matter what. What is your goal for the week? Your Monday morning thoughts set the tone for the rest of the week. And then you have the same, I'm assuming the same list that we had before with tasks, priority, to do, important, top 3. Don't forget this week, top tasks, errands, chores, upcoming laundry, pay bills, deadlines, schedule, meal plan, appointments, meetings, next week, grocery list, shopping list, exercise, my plan, and date night. So we have 2 of those sheets. Now, I saved the third for last because I think the third one is the one that you'll all be most excited about. Even though I'm excited about it, I love the weekly one, but this is a this month page. I know that so many people have been looking for a page like this for their planners, and now we have it. So you have this month, the month, you can map out the month here, and then appointments, meetings, and bills. And then the back kind of has this like perpetual calendar. You have top 5, monthly habit tracker, and then open space. And there are 50 sheets. So you'll be able to use this for 50 months. That's a lot of months. How many, or a lot of years? It's 4 years and 2 extra months. That's a lot. Okay, let's look at the sticker book. All right, so we have bullet points. These bullet points are going to go down here. We have boxes that will cover up these. These boxes will fill in this space. You can do a double box if you want to cover up 2. And then we have new headers. If you wanted to go over a double box, you can date it using these. Kids, don't forget, tasks, important, family, work. This month, filming, content, design, photos, and bullet points as well. And then these florals are pretty. So these florals I can see, again, going down the strip over here. You could put it down this way. If you don't necessarily want this space, you can do it. If the month has a lot of open days because it's next month or the previous month, you could do it that way, which is probably January ends on a Wednesday. So you'd have like this open space, which would be the next month. And then we have the next set, all the same stickers, again, just different colors. I love this set. I like the coral, the blue and the yellow together there. We have some pastels. You can hear the page turning. You can tell I haven't looked at these yet. I've been dying to, so I'm so excited. Really pretty. I like these. This next set. Again, these are all on paper, just like the daily and the weekly sticker books. These are really pretty. Blue, yellow, and green. This is a great color combination. I think that Heather knocked it out of the park with this release. I'm so excited about it, and I hope you are too. Really beautiful. The yellows, the orange, the purple there. A little bit more neutral. We have the purples. We go for some neon colors. Some jewel tones. Oh, these are cool. These are strips. So these are great, and I'm going to show how to use them because we're going to be planning in this. But when you have something that's going to be over more than one day, these strips are awesome. So for example, the first thing that popped into my head is that I'm going to be dog sitting from January 29th. Oh, and this is a Monday start. I do want to note that too. January 29th through the week. So I'd be able to use this to kind of note that, or like when I was off work between Christmas and New Year's, if you have kids that stay at a different parent's house, things like that. Any type of schedule can be used with these strips. Then we have pay bills, errands, appointment, meeting, no school, off work, vacation, girls' night, book club, date night, payday, birthday, anniversary, game day, practice, party, church, testing, doctor, medicine, pet med, subscription, release day, guys' night, school event, concert, family night, bill due, and don't forget. Then some larger ones for these. My list, priority, to do, important, top 3, don't forget, this month, top tasks, errands, chores, upcoming, laundry, pay bills, deadline, schedule, meal plan, appointments, meetings, cleaning, grocery list, shopping list, exercise, me time, and self-care. So that is the monthly florals sheets edition sticker book, because there is a previous monthly florals sticker book. All right, I want to do some planning with these. So let's get started. Okay, I think we're going to start with the monthly florals, and I can show you some ways to use this. So let's see. I typically like to use the stickers that are on the cover first because I feel like it looks really pretty in a photo, if I'm being honest. That's kind of my reasoning. So we can take maybe these florals. I was talking about the strip. So January ends on a Wednesday. So really this space over here would be ideal. And then we just need a knife to trim off the excess. I could have also trimmed it in the sticker book itself if I had measured, but I don't do a ton of measuring here on my channel. Okay, let's put this back down. Excuse me. Okay, now we also have, this isn't working, there we go. We also have the dates here. So I don't know that I'm gonna sit here on camera and put all of these dates in. I will off camera. I meant to do it. So transparency. It's actually the next day from when I was filming the unboxing of this, because I had a prescription that was being refilled that I needed to go pick up. So I had to pause on the video, and I was like, all right, the next morning I will, tomorrow morning I'll get this part done. So I totally meant to do this stickering off camera because you don't really need to see it. However, I got sucked into a book last night. It was called Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I could not put it down. So I'm going to stop there, and then we'll just kind of go. So in terms of appointments, meetings, and bills, the way that I'm probably going to do this is, let's see, I think that I don't want to use bills here because this isn't enough for my bills. That said, if you wanted to, would assume that there would be bills. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, pay bills. You could put 2 of these as bills. That's a possibility. But I could also take like a this month sticker and put this right over the bills instead. That's doable. And then I was thinking meetings I could use for Zoom calls. So sorry, I keep flipping this sticker book all over the place. Let's I want to grab one of those washi strips. Now, as I'm saying I wanted to grab one, I realized that I kind of wanted it to go over here for when I'm dog sitting, but that's not quite going to work now with what I did. So I said the 29th, right? That's going to be on a Monday. I'm looking at my Happy Planner monthly and I'm a little off because this is a Monday start. So the 29th is a Monday, so that would be this day. So if I wanted to, I could realistically just use, well, this will cover 3 days. Is this the right color though? We'll put the purple. No, that's not going to be 3 days. I did not eyeball that correctly. Let's take the yellow like I was going to originally. I know I'm not doing a good job of explaining this. And then I can even just include this going across because I know that that's when I'm going to have Abby. Now, I can also go back, and this isn't going to be like my entire month because I'm just sort of showing different ways to do this. I can grab one specific color sticker and I can do this for my Zoom calls in the month. So 2 on the 2nd, 1 on the 3rd, 1 on the 7th, 1 on the 9th, 1 on the 23rd, 9th. I know it would be a lot easier if I dated all of this on 23rd. Okay. Then we could also take, let's look back here for a second. Looking at these. Let's go to, oh, you know what? I remembered I have a manicure appointment. So let's grab a me time sticker. And my manicure is on the 15th. So that's a week past the 8th. And I can just write in here, manicure, 11 a.m. And then I would just write Zoom and I can write the time. Or if I know that this color is for a Zoom, I can just write the time. I don't necessarily need to write that it's a Zoom. Okay, now let's talk about the top part. So I can highlight this because it's January. So as you're looking at it at a glance, you can do that. And then let's go back because we only put a little floral in here. So let's do kids. I don't need the kids one. Let's bring in another floral. It's just tough because I don't want to use up space that I might need. So when I'm looking over here, around the 10th and 11th, 8, 9, 10, 10th and 11th, I'm probably not going to have that much that needs to go on. So we could even just do that. And then we can look at how this looks with the dates. You could also cut it so it's not kind of overlapping. Whoops, that's the wrong spot. 9, 10, and 11. So this is just a really great place, like a great type of page to sort of map things out. You could use a bullet point for bills. You could use another one for paydays, for taking the trash out, for holidays, just to be able to sort of see at a glance. You could also use these for budgeting. I do actually have a super old video up showing the Happy Planner version of these pages and different ways to use them. And one of them is budgeting. You can write down what you spend every day if you're looking for just kind of a one-page sheet for budgeting, and then you could use all of these for bills. And of course, the back of this. So here's what I'm really excited about with the back of it, because we can actually play around a little bit more. And this is part of why I wanted to do this today, because today is January 4th. So when I'm doing this, obviously I have the sticker book early. It's still early enough in the month. Oh, you know what sticker we can use? Look at this, release day. Because this is releasing on the 12th. So we can put release day right here. And of course I need to put the 12th down. This is still early in the month that I can use this and not feel like some of it, you know, went to waste. So we're going to bring in one of these bigger florals over here because it can. And then one of the ways that I love about one of the ways to use this that I really love the idea of is the one line a day, where you choose one thing to write down each day. You could also use it as gratitude. And I want to bring in this highlighter. I wonder if I have this in a brush pen, because that'll be a little bit easier to do. I only have a really bright yellow in a brush pen. I'm not always great at the chisel tip, but we can, changing my mind. I'm chickening out. Okay. Today is, like I said, the 4th. So right now I'm only going to do 3 of these. And look how pretty that looks. We'll write new Kindle Oasis arrived. Monday, New Year's Day, spent the entire day reading. Back to work after 10 days. So it's a simple little one line a day, one thing a day. And it's really helpful to have that. Now, monthly habit tracker. So one of my goals this month is to work out every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. So the month started on a Monday. You could use the numbers here if you wanted to. You don't have to, but today is the 4th, so I have worked out each day this month. So you could use a dot marker or bullet points if you wanted to, like that. And then for these top sections, I think that these stickers should, yes, cover here. So we can put that one down, and we can do, let's do the orange so it's not just like another yellow. And let's look at these words. Are we testing? Okay, I wanted to kind of use this as more of reflection. So one of the things you could do here is write like goals. And then another could be monthly wins. I could have written monthly to help fill up some of the space a little bit more for goals. So this is, you know, the back, this is the front, a really functional page that I know many of you will be really excited for. Okay, let's look at the next one I want to plan with. I definitely wanted to use the weekly florals. I'm not going to use the daily in this video, but I will soon. But this time I wanted to use the weekly because even though it's already Thursday, it's Thursday morning, so I have plenty of time because I have all of Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So technically I have more of the week than the week has passed. There's more left. So there's a lot that I kind of want to do in terms of back planning and kind of mapping out my week, because getting back to it has been pretty intense. All right, now I'm trying to decide what I want to use for this. Do I want to do highlight of the week over here, or do I want to use this as kind of a to-do? So I think I'm going to take these bullets, and this is where I'm going to put down anything that is time sensitive. I feel like that makes the most sense. So Tuesday, and I'm going to do the same thing when it came to Zooms. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday. And then I have a plan Saturday, although we're getting a nor'easter. So at the time of filming this, I don't know if this plan is still in place. Of course, now that I put that floral down, let's see if we can lift part of this up. But we can hope that this plan is in place. You can do that. And then I also wanted to, Friday, let's do another bullet here. I did a different color because it's a different category of life. So Zooms, I'm going to note Erica, 7:15, budget. These are for Patreon. 8, Darla, 5:30, neurologist, 2:45. Sunday is Courtney, 6:30. Okay, now if you have kids, you can also put their schedules here. There's a lot of ways to use this. And then I'm going to take, actually, let's do this color, might be better. This highlighter, so we can highlight January, and then we want the 1st through the 7th. There we go. So as you're just looking at that as at a glance. Okay, must do for this week is, just want to see if I want to change this week's tasks next week. I kind of like the next week heading as a way to not give myself too big of a list this week. So I'm wondering if I want to put this here. And we can put next week as things that are coming up. Oh, you know what? There's more things I need to put down in these. You know what? We're going to change it. I'm going to change it because I'm going to make it make more sense for me in terms of this week, because I don't have as much room up at the top weeklies. So if someone was looking for a content planner, they could also use this. I think it would work really well. I actually think that I want to take a sticker from the monthly florals, because, well, that said filming. I was thinking about releases because I'm like, oh, this week there's been a lot of releases. I feel like we can take another release day sticker. Release day. And then 3 was, there were 2 releases yesterday, if my brain would let me think of them. Aesthetic Plans, Live Love Posh. Today there are also 2 releases, Plan Anything and Happy Planner, Be Happy boxes. Tomorrow there are, guess what, 2 releases, Mojo Jojo Plans and Live Love Posh, oops, didn't do that right, paper. This was a Go Wild release, and then there's a paper release. I wrote that pretty sloppy. We can take my white pen and kind of put this in here. Okay, and then let's take one more box. And this, I mean, this is actually going to be must do, but I feel like now I need to use a different color because I did for all of those. So we'll do a box header right over here. This one seems to be a different, oh, we're supposed to use the gray. It's like, that's not the right height. Supposed to use this one. The reason I'm not writing in Saturday's box yet is because it's either going to be go visit my cousins or nor'easter. And if I write go visit my cousins, I know the nor'easter is going to come. If I write nor'easter, I know it's not going to come. So I want to be mindful about not putting that in. Maybe by the time the photo goes up, I'll be able to note that, but not quite yet. Okay, so important. For me, what I'd write over here are things that I have to get done. So I'm just gonna note a couple things for myself. And I have custom spreads that I want to finish this week. That'll probably be more of a weekend thing, maybe Sunday, unless the nor'easter hits and I am stuck inside. So these are going to be the like videos and things I absolutely have to get done. All right, meal plan. Great section for meal planning. Let's look up maybe another little floral sticker that we can pop in here. I think what's nice about these is that, where is this supposed to go? Oh, it would really be going over here, wouldn't it? Yep. There's so many little ones that even if you don't use any florals here, you could probably use them in another planner spread, to be honest with you. So we are doing leftovers a lot of days this week because I had friends over for New Year's and I have leftovers that need to be made. But those finished last night. Thursday is going to be a HelloFresh meal. Friday will also be the HelloFresh meal. Saturday depends on if I go, excuse me, let's take a sip. Saturday depends on if I go to my cousin's or not because of that. And then Sunday will be HelloFresh. And this is my meal plan for dinner. Breakfast is typically just coffee for me. And lunch, I usually just cut up like pepperoni, cheese, and crackers and some vegetables. Now, right now, I have them all already cut up because of my New Year's party. So that's helpful. Okay, notes. I kind of want to use highlight of the week over here, maybe instead of notes, because I feel like the other space on these pages was pretty thorough. But you could use this for journaling. Highlight of the week. Oh, and I wanted to include next week also. Here we're gonna, well, I could write pick up RX, but I already did that. So this is like that weird thing where it's like a little bit of back planning, a little bit of ahead planning. But if I was starting on Monday, I probably would have written pick up RX. I could also write down what I've been reading because I've been reading a lot this week. You could do exercise. When I'm looking at next week, the 12th, just to kind of keep things in my mind, is this release. I don't know why I started with the end of the week. The 9th is a Zoom. The 14th is, I'm teaching a Girl Scout. Whoops, me and spelling today. I'm teaching a Girl Scouts class about budgeting on the 14th. oh, a Girl Scouts meeting. I don't know if it's called a class. Okay, and then highlight of the week, we're gonna wait until the end of the week to fill that out. So I feel like this planning part was a little bit all over the place, but a little bit more about how my brain works. I don't typically do a ton of planning unless it's like an after the pen video. So to recap, we have the weekly sheets, 52 sheets, pre-punched, weekly florals sheet edition. We have daily sheets, 50 sheets, daily florals. And then we have monthly florals, 50 sheets, also pre-punched and double-sided, and the sticker book. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and a little bit of a demo about how to use these. As a reminder, these release on the 12th at 10 a.m. Central. If you are shopping, I really appreciate you using my affiliate link. If I've influenced you to purchase, it really does help creators out. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate your support. Happy shopping, and I'll see you next time.